recording. Okay. Woo!
All right. All right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Dexter and Dr. Tonya here. We're excited to have you guys here.
Yes, we are.
Good evening, everybody. So listen, we're seeing you guys make your comments in the comment section, letting us know where you're watching from. I tell you what, why don't you do this? Why don't you go ahead and text somebody to join us at unitedtobelieve.com.
Send them the link.
Unitedtobelieve.com. Tell them to come on over, hang out with us just for a few minutes. We're going to share some amazing information with you all. Rep your city. Like, there you go, Tanya. Rep your city. All right. So again, Dexter and Dr. Tonya here. Thank you so much for joining us here. We have some amazing information that we're going to share with you. But before we get into that, who is Dexter and Tonya? We live in Wake Forest, North Carolina. Probably most of you have no idea where that is. If you know where Raleigh is, then you know where Wake Forest is because we're right next to it. All right.
It's so funny.
So listen. It's the truth. Yeah, it is. It's the truth. So we are born and raised North Carolinians. We've lived here all of our lives. We're family people. So we've got our third oldest daughter in the kitchen right now cooking something. We smell it. I don't know what it is, but she's cooking.
At 9 o'clock at night.
At 9 o'clock at night. Our son Tyler is hanging out with his friends. And our two oldest babies, one is in Atlanta and the other one is about 35 minutes away with her amazing husband and our two beautiful granddaughters that just take our heart. And our grandson that will be here in September. So we're just family folks, 22 years of wonderful marriage. And I love you. I love you.
I love you too.
You sure? You're not just saying it.
I'm just saying that. But thank you for not saying I was about to divorce you for the first 5 years of our marriage.
I won't say that. I did it already.
You've done it already, okay?
I won't say anything about that. So, okay. But anyway, guys, so that's a little bit about who we are. So look, why are you here? You're here because somebody invited you to listen to us tonight, just to listen to a presentation. Y'all, listen. We're part of Global Legacy Team. Tonya and I bring over 15 years of experience to a team of leaders that have well over 130 years of experience combined. And we're simply sounding the alarm and saying that there's another way or there's an additional way for you to get healthy and for you to earn additional income.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
It is. Right. It is. To be able to be here with you on tonight and to share, we appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Our desire is to see people live a full life. We are known as the upgraders. Mm-hmm. We are the upgraders. And that's what we do. We want to see people to actually live that upgraded life, that upgraded lifestyle, even something we had to learn first ourselves. And then we're helping other people do the same. So what we're going to do is just talk a little bit. Can we share with you who we are and what's going on as a company? The collaboration is actually taking place and the things that's actually happening for us right now. My husband and I, along with another team of leaders, we've actually been here launching. We officially started on May 6th. So we have not even been a part of this company now for 2 full months yet. However, the things that has already happened is like,
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's been really amazing.
It is mind blowing. And we're so grateful and it feels good. So we're going to talk and we're going to share with you. We want to make sure that you go back to whomever invited you, get your questions answered. Yeah. What are you looking for? Are you looking for something to actually help you to live and feel better? Are you looking for something where, you know, you have another income stream coming in,
right?
You know, where you're able to pay off that debt. Come on now. You're able to pay the bills and so forth on time. Anybody know how to rob Peter and pay Paul? See, I could do that. And I did it for a long time, okay? So when I finally was in a position, because we had multiple income streams, we have a something that we read in a business week, wasn't it? Business Week magazine that said, and this was in the 80s, and it actually said that multiple streams of income is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. It's necessary. We had one stream of income, and having that one stream of income, one time it was taken, gone.
Yeah.
That's when Tonya joined Scott, because he was already there. My husband was already dreaming. My husband was already looking for things. And I was the one making excuses and finding reasons as to why things would not work. That's where I was. Yeah. Anything he brought me, I pushed back on. And in doing so, it had us in a bind. But, you know, when I started listening more, when the income was gone. Why? The security was gone. Yeah. What do you mean the security, Tonya? Well, I knew how to rob Peter to pay Paul. There was one income coming into the household. Even though it was tight and uncomfortable at times, it was a discomfort I was familiar with. So since I was familiar with it, I knew what to do. And I knew what to expect.
Familiarity.
I expected the late fee. You see what I'm saying? I expected not to be able to get but so much. And I expected the tax refund check to come also, so it can kind of give us a little boost at times. I'm just being very straight up with you right now. Yeah. That's what I expected. Yeah. But when we finally got ourselves in a position where I was able to get out of my own way, I got out of my family's way with my way of thinking, because now we had nothing outside of looking for another job, which he was doing. And the opportunity came for us to look at this industry.
Right.
Why do we like this industry? Low investment, low monthly overhead, but you generate a significant income. But here's the thing, where you're going to connect. You're going to need to connect somewhere that really works and it matters.
Yeah.
And I'll say this last thing and be quiet.
No, because it's something I got. Go ahead.
You got something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to just say it like this. We're really mindful as to where we connect ourselves. This is, we partner up. We partnered up. Okay. We're mindful because of who we are and what we represent.
Yeah.
And our thing is, it's got to be good. It's got to kick all the check marks that we have. And this company actually has done that, and it's actually exceeded our expectations. And that's why we're here with you on tonight, because we want you to know about it too.
Absolutely.
And we want you to know who we are as a team. So you're going to see something in just a bit. Okay.
So thank you so much for that. I'm just going to share this. So look, you've partnered with somebody. I mean, just think about it. The belief system that you're currently operating in, you got that belief system from somewhere and you adopted a system. If you work a job, then you believed that this is the system that I need to be. So I need to either go to school, get out, go right to work, or go to college, then go right to work. So you bought into the system of I need a 9 to 5. Nothing wrong with that. 9 to 5s are amazing. But as Tonya mentioned, multiple streams of income is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Then that means the system that you brought into, you got to buy into another. You have to. You've partnered with somebody. You've partnered with the company that you work for. You've partnered with the church that you go to. You've partnered with the cell phone service, the cellular company Dexter. That you use. You partner with the water company that you get your water from. If you get water, you partner with the electric company that you get your electricity from. You partnered with the grocery store that you get your groceries from. So have you partnered with a health and wellness company? So we're going to get into this, but that's the question that we have. Have you partnered with somebody? Are you currently taking something that is going to feed you from the inside out, that makes you feel better, makes you run around with your children, run around with your grandkids? those extracurricular activities. You've partnered with something. We're going to tell you who we've partnered with.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
yeah, it's going to be good. And even as you give the quote, we shared it with our inner circle on last night, but with everything that you were just saying, with the partnerships that we have actually done, and how we think, it's the way that we've been molded to think, honestly, right? Mm-hmm. So we had to do what? The illiterate of the 21st century.
The illiterate of the 21st century. It won't be those who can't read or write. It will be those who can't learn, unlearn, and then relearn. So what we're presenting to you now is a system of relearning.
Relearning.
That's it.
That's it.
And we're going to offer it to you. We hope that you say yes.
Come on.
All right. So let's get going.
Let's get going.
So we partnered with the Global Legacy Team. That's who we are. And we partner with an amazing company called Partnerco. As you can see at the bottom right-hand side of the page, that little symbol is Partnerco. Yes. So we decided that we're going to partner with Partnerco. Okay. So guys, this is it's going to be really cool. Is that the last one?
It says in the show.
All right, so we're going to start. We're actually on the last slide.
Yes.
We're going to go to
Hold on 1 second.
Let's go to the first one. Okay.
Go to the top here.
All right, so we partnered with a company called Partnerco. And the reason that we did it is because we believe that this company is what we've all been looking for. And we believe that as we go through this presentation, you're going to know it's the one for you. So partnering with us, right? Now, imagination is a preview of life's coming attractions.
Yes.
That's William Shakespeare. So imagine getting paid to help people achieve a lifestyle, body, and business. All right. So it's a partnership.
Think about it.
Just imagine.
I just want you to start thinking a little bit. This is what I had to do.
Yeah.
You know, very, very straight up with you. When I tell you I was in our way for a very long time. These are the types of things my husband would even try to talk to me about, but I got it now and our lives have changed. I'll tell you about that in a bit. Partnership, marketing. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. This is good. So look, eliminate a huge startup risk and cost. Look, we already talked about you partner with somebody. This is what we're saying. Tonya and I did some research. Over our 22 years of marriage, we always knew we wanted to do something related to entrepreneurship. So we said, okay, how much does it cost to start a McDonald's? Burger King, Krispy Kreme donuts. You need $1 million liquid before you can even get the key to turn the doorknob on the building. You ain't got customer one, but you need that money. This is totally different. That's why we're saying this business model is going to help you get much further, much faster. Okay. So get easily sell healthy wellness products to people because they want it. We'll share that with you. Okay. Team up with your friends. This is really easy. And talking with people because the products work. You'll find that out in just a moment. And share the company profits. This is about collaboration, not competition.
Come on.
All right. So just keep that in mind as we keep sharing. 4 components as we go through this presentation. All right.
Keep going.
You got it? Okay. So we've got the right company. We've got great products. We've got a great compensation plan. And we've got the right leadership and culture. Look, culture means everything. I've been a part of companies when I worked in corporate America where the culture was good, where the culture was bad. Cultures present to you what we're doing. Right. It's going to make it easier for you to get in and do what you need to do. Okay. Anything you want to share with that before we keep going?
With this, we're going to break this down as we go along, but these are the types of things that I'm talking about that really mean something to us. Yeah. We are not, you have to be mindful of where you align your name, basically. Right. You know, this is who we are. It's a representation of us as we represent it. And I'm grateful. I'm telling you, with everything that's happening and going on here, is mind blowing. I've sat in my bed at night and had tears roll down my eyes at just the thought. And really giving God glory for everything that he's actually doing, because it came at a time where we were like, wow, what are we going to do next? And next thing I know, boom, this was here. And when you keep hearing, just keep listening, you're hearing now. Yeah. So you're hearing what's going on and what's happening, and it's really going to be life-changing for you.
Absolutely. So Partners for Life, we've already talked about that. It's a connection that counts. All right. So here are the values that we live by. True partnership. Real products, real results. Y'all, probably right now, we have well over 200 testimonies that have come in the last 7 weeks. This is no exaggeration. We had a meeting in our home this past weekend, and we had fresh testimonies that we've never heard before.
Ooh.
And it's like,
we was like,
what? Y'all, I'm telling you, it's amazing, right? Transformative opportunity. This opportunity that we're talking to you about tonight is going to transform everything about you. All we ask is that you keep an open mind for our guests. We have our business partners are here. They are amazing. You see them in the chat box. They're commenting. They're saying to you how this company is for them, how their lives have been transformed.
And I'm going to tell you, a lot of it has to do with because we're like, what do you say? How can we explain this? I said it earlier when we presented. It's like, what in the world am I going to say, to you, for you to really hear me, for you to hear us, for you to hear what it is that's going on and know that what we're offering you is something that will literally change your life. That's where we've been.
Wow.
Because this right here, come on now.
It's amazing. I just want to tell Shanika, can you change your comment from host and panelists to everyone? Because they need to see what you're
It is the truth, Jaquetta.
Yeah.
This product is the truth. Where are we located? 50 plus markets throughout this world. This is where we are. So you're here, you can do business in Europe, of course, here in America, the Middle East, Africa, Asia, Pacific, including China. Why do we say including China? You all know China is not one to say we're just going to do and allow you into our country. Yeah. Matter of fact, and you're going to hear a little bit more about our products, but one of the things that China said, prove to us. So we need to find out if what it is that you're saying about your product is true. Our own scientists and our own laboratories are going to have to see your product, and then they're going to have to tell us what they actually do. So they said, okay. Their scientists came back and said everything that's in those products is accurate. And everything that they're saying their products do, they do. And guess who's in China? Us. Now, that was impressive to me.
It's very impressive.
That was impressive to me because these are the types of things we want to know. This is what we're saying to you. Before we even made a decision, we asked questions, but we talked to corporate because we knew we were going to be talking to you. If we were going to say yes to this opportunity, we have people that we need to communicate with for them to also know and understand what it is that we're offering. And we have to make sure that what we're offering is of the level, is at the level, the place that we want it to be in our lives before we even bring it to you. So I'm telling you, it's mind blowing. Mega trends. Look at it.
Oh, y'all, this is
7 of them.
This is crazy.
7 multi-billion-dollar industries.
Wow. Take your phone. If you're not on your phone, screenshot. Just take a picture of this. This is amazing. Y'all, look at the numbers. The numbers don't.
That's right.
This is literally telling you the industries that we're in. Now, in this company, in PartnerCo, you're in the driver's seat.
Come on.
You get to decide whether you want to do it full-time or part-time, but you get to decide what industry, hear me, that you want to focus on. If you want to focus on dietary supplements, you are being a part of a $165.9 billion industry. You can focus because you know your family, your friends, your coworkers, the people that you go to church with, you know that community, you know what they need. So now you can be hyper-focused on that, but you have other industries that you can tap into as well. So, okay. All right, y'all, it really gets good now. It's already been good. Look at this. All right. Test it and prove it.
Now, remember, China had to test and prove themselves.
Right.
But this is what we do on the onset. Go ahead, babe.
Published clinical studies, over 1,000 annual quality tests, 30 plus physician endorsements. The young lady that you see here is our chief product officer. We met her a couple of weeks ago. We've been on several Zooms with her. Y'all, her passion for the products are unreal.
It is.
Now, let me say this. This is what they told us, scientists that are a part of PartnerCo. They're not third party. They are a part of PartnerCo. They said they will not put a product out to be distributed to the public unless it reaches 100% efficacy and 100% active ingredients. They're not going to put it out. They test it every 6 months. If they test it after 6 months and it's not 100 and 100%, then they pull it and get it back to 100%, and then they put it out again. Come on. Come on. This is real.
It is.
And it's so amazing.
It is. It is. It is. So look at this, certifications. Look at that. Third-party validations for first-class performance standards.
Yeah.
And that's what we're saying. This company is at a first-class performance standard. So as my husband just said, there is no product that they're offering you that doesn't work. If it doesn't work, it will never hit inventory. We have all the cologne list. I was like, what's a cologne list? When we started, I'm like, cologne list? Because when I hear cologne, what do you think of? I think of the perfume, something to have me smelling good. Right. But this cologne list, y'all, this is a list that professional athletes look at. So any product that they take, it has to be on that cologne list in order for them to actually take those products. Our products hit the cologne list.
Wow.
Do you hear what we're saying here? We had conversations we've met with some scientists. We have our own teams of scientists. All of our laboratories are FDA registered. Now, other direct sales companies, they don't do that because it's a choice. You see, but our company, look what it said, first class performance standards. Everything we do is above bar. Okay, so we operate where all of our products, every product that's inside it, everything we're getting ready to talk to you about, all of our products are at pharmaceutical level standards.
Yeah.
That's what they are. So they go through a process. And once they go through the process and say, yep, it passed, the ingredient passed the test. Now that ingredient can be inside of this next product that we're about to pull together and form. Are you hearing what I'm saying right there? Now the product is here, but guess what? Now the product is ready, but it won't hit you yet. It's going to have to still go through tests to make sure that its shelf life and its efficacy is at 100%. So they set it there. And then they come back 6 months later, not after you get it, but before you get it, to see if it's still at that place. And if it's still operating at the 100%, now it's going to be on inventory for you. Now it'll be there for you to go add that to your cart and purchase it then. That's who we are. I hope this is landing because I'm telling you right now, everything about this company, everything about us as a health and wellness company is above bar, and especially for this industry. And we're grateful.
Now check this out. I've been over here.
It feels so good.
It does. I Googled the cologne list.
It feels so good.
The cologne list, this is from Google, has become a decision criteria for many athletes in Germany. God, this is worldwide. This list, this company, this is what we do. So you're in the right place, y'all. So buckle up. We're gonna keep going. Anything else you want?
Oh no, it's so much we can say. But let's go ahead.
All right, y'all. Okay. Here it is. I hope y'all ready.
Let's talk.
I hope you're ready. So look, this is the Tahitian Noni Juice. This is the original Tahitian Noni Juice. This is the juice that your parents used to drink. This is the juice that your grandparents used to drink. It's amazing. When we started talking about Noni is back, everybody started getting inboxes saying, oh my God, you've got Noni? Absolutely. And we've got the original, the one that came from the mountains of Tahiti. This is it. Y'all, this superfood is amazing. Tonya and I, the only solid food that we ate was about an hour ago. It was about an hour.
Yeah. Well, it's a little bit longer than that.
We've not eaten since Monday. The first solid food that we ate was about an hour and a half ago.
And that was leek.
And those were leeks.
And some peas.
Now, the hunger pains didn't come. Not really, because we've been taking this. And I'm like, wait a minute.
That's true.
Now, y'all, now think about it now. We haven't talked about this. This is the first time this is live, right? I have not said anything to Tonya, but I have not been ravishing the kitchen. I have not been like, oh my God, I got to eat. The kids have been in the kitchen cooking. I've been smelling it. And I'm like, I'm good.
Just move on.
Because the Noni, y'all, this product has been sustaining us because it works on a cellular level. As a matter of fact, we were told a couple of weeks ago by John Wadsworth, the gentleman who found this product, he said, 2,000 years ago, medicinal purposes that this has been used for. When those islanders, Pacific Islanders, had to travel from one island to the next, they were leaving everything behind.
Mm-hmm.
They were traveling across the seas on these little rowboats. They would put the necessity, the items that were necessity inside of that canoe. They put inside of there the noni plant.
The noni.
They would pull the plant out of the ground and put it in that canoe to go to the new island to begin life there. They would plant it because they needed noni. That's amazing.
It is amazing. What do we want you to do?
That's crazy.
It is. I mean, it's amazing. But like you're saying, they're used for medicinal purposes. And this is what you find a lot of times in, the eastern part of the world. So this is happening in Tahiti. We had a business partner that actually was purchasing a domain name and it had noni in it, right? And the gentleman that was on the phone helping her was like, noni? Is it Tahitian noni? He was like, is it the original? And she says, yes, I have that. And he was like, oh my goodness, my wife. He was like, my wife, his wife was looking for it. And she's on the phone buying a domain name. He sees noni in her domain and begins to ask her about it. That's how powerful this product is. Now, I did just reading, anything that we're a part of, we just get really excited about it. So we want to learn as much as we can, and we're getting better. Yeah. Okay. Decisions that we're making, what we're putting in our bodies. Why? Because we're paying better attention to what we're actually doing and what's going to matter for us. Can I be honest too? We have been stressed. Can I tell it, babe? A little bit. We've been stressed.
It's life.
For the life. There were some things happening, going on, yada, yada, yada. Won't go into all that detail, but I want you to know that as we've been living this past year and a half, almost 2 years, it's been just compounded on each other with different things. Yeah. And one thing that he and I did, food, emotional eating. Mm-hmm. And we feel the effects of it has happened within our own bodies. But now it's like, we back now. Yeah. So we're making better decisions. I found out if you can walk with me down in your mind, remember we opened up with imagination, go with me to France for a minute, okay? And you're walking down one of ours is coming to mind, but the streets of France,
the cobblestone.
The cobblestone. That's what I was visualizing. You're walking down the cobblestone highways or streetways, gateways, or what have you in France, the sidewalks, if you will. And what do you smell in the air? Bread, because they're always baking fresh bread. And what we've learned is that when you have this fresh bread, it actually will go bad faster, if you will. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's fresh, it lasts. But when you begin to slice it, in America, we created the slicing machine. So now we're able to slice the bread that we're making here. When you sliced it, it made it go bad even faster, right? So what did we do? In this country, we said we need some additives in it. We need some preservatives because we need to increase the shelf life. Those additives, those preservatives, when we eat this bread, it also goes inside of our bodies. Mm-hmm. Do you hear what I'm saying here? So now what is it doing? Living, thriving. Yep. Those are the types of things we have to be mindful of. Our daughter today asking, Mom, can you buy us some lunch meat? I was like, I can't do it because of the additives and the preservatives. I'm like, let's look at something else that we can get. Let's go to the deli. Let's get something sliced. Yeah. I hope you're hearing me right now. Just making changes. The peas I talked about earlier. What I now do, fresh peas, going into, I don't go down the aisles like I used to and get things that are canned. This is probably expired even right now, but here's a can of peas, but preservatives, now additives.
I'm gonna say this, y'all.
Okay.
I will pop this thing open. I think I'm draining off the preservatives, but I drain off the juice and put it in water and then add the seasoning. It's
still soaked up into the pea.
Exactly. We ain't done nothing. We still taking it down. Now, we're not making any claims and we're not saying that the brands that we're showing you are negative in any way. We're just giving you an example.
Okay.
That's an example.
All right, y'all with us.
Yeah.
So we share that with you because I now want you to hear about the fruit, this noni fruit, because these things like this, and we just go about life living, doing, eating, we put it in our bodies. There's air that we breathe. I even learned years ago that walking barefooted is also a gateway for parasites, just to enter even into your body. You see, a lot of times people don't know that. So what are you doing to get those things out as well? We'll talk about that. But listen to this fruit, the noni, listen to its power. It is a superfood.
Yeah, and guys, the reason that we're spending a little time here is because this juice has been the majority of the testimonies that we've been receiving. It is incredible. So y'all look at the screen really quickly. You see the fruit on that picture? On one leaf of the noni plant, you can have the life cycle of the fruit. So they literally just grow and pull the one that's ready, and it grows year round. I don't know of another fruit that grows year round. Noni does. It can grow on the side of a mountain on top of rocks. It can also grow in sand. It can grow in good or bad soil. It can grow in a lava field where the lava from a volcano has destroyed everything. This plant can grow there. Fantabulous. This plant can grow through storms and fire. It cannot be eradicated. What does that mean? So as the plant gets older, you would think that it would just die out. Not the noni plant, because the remnant produces new plants. See, this is why John Wadsworth, when he was in Tahiti over 30 years ago, he was able to look and see a mountainside of this plant that you're looking right here. And it took him 3 years after he found it to finally get it sourced and brought to the US. Y'all, we've got it here. This is the original. Do not miss this chance to get this stuff in your body.
Please don't. And it's some of the testimonies, we're going to go, but some of the testimonies that we've been getting, my husband mentioned how we've been in our home last weekend, this past Saturday, we had people in our home, and we just kind of presented and talked a little bit what we're doing right now. But, we were just up close with each other. But when I tell you, even tears broke in that room, and we were blown away. But when you have people that will actually contact you to say, I'm able to walk now, people to say, I'm walking down my stairs now forward. This one young lady spoke up and said, I've been in so much pain, my back, this, and she's a Zumba trainer. So here she is teaching Zumba and doing the things that she does. Her Zumba clients are even watching her, but now they like, hey, what's going on with you? You got some more energy. What's been happening? But for her, she asked her husband, she said, I think we need to buy a new home. And she was very serious. She said, we need to buy a new home. I can't do the steps like I used to. I need a ranch or a home where the master bedroom is downstairs. Well, she said recently she was going and ran downstairs. She said, I ran down. When she got to the bottom of the step, she stopped and she looked back behind her and was like, did I just years? So it's happening for people, and it's like they're not even mindful of it until they realize, like, oh my gosh, I don't feel the way I was feeling before, and I'm moving different. That's just one testimony. We could give you so much. When did I tell y'all we started this business? Didn't I tell y'all we launched in May 6th. So when we launched in May 6th, that's when we ordered our products. So that means we got our products somewhere in the next week in May, mid-May or so, something like that is when our products arrive, or maybe like May 10th, 11th, something like that, 12th. That's when our products came. And now we're at June 28th. And these testimonies came, and they were coming weeks ago. So what does that say to you? I want you just to process that a little bit. I want you to process that for what we just talked about, but even for this one right here. And my husband didn't even tell you how they would take the noni leaf and wrap it around you to actually get rid of inflammation in your body. These are things that they would do in the eastern part over there in Tahiti. But this is what you're going to put in your body to help get things out. For this limu, absolutely phenomenal. Do you hear me?
Good stuff, y'all. So this is a seaweed from the South Pacific. Y'all, it helps with the energy. It helps with calcium distribution. It helps promote the reduction of oxidative stress. So again, all of it, I saw somebody in the comments say it works on the cellular level. It does.
Yes, it does. Right? Everything does. And that's what your bodies is made of, the cellular level.
It does. So you're looking right now at the Renew. We have our box here. We take some at night. Y'all, this is good stuff. Once you put it in your system, it's going to go to work. Just start drinking. and boom, you're going to fall asleep. It's going to help you sleep. It's going to help you wake up to where you have more energy. It helps with your pH balance.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we're going to keep.
And while you take this at night too, and actually I see one of the team members here who's helped him with his sleep. Go ahead and tell everybody about that.
Yeah.
And
comment section. Yeah.
It also burns fat while you're sleeping, if you know.
I didn't know that.
It does.
Oh,
so it actually helps with metabolizing and burning fat.
Yep. Y'all look, for this one, just look at the people on the screen. Here you go. Here we got ours. Y'all, this stuff is absolutely amazing. Now, listen to this. Most people need to lose weight that we know of.
Helps with libido too.
Okay. Yeah, the Renew helps with libido. Thanks for putting that in there, Tammy. So everybody needs to lose a couple of pounds. Well, most people. If you don't need to lose a couple of pounds, cool. You need to get healthy or stay healthy if you already are. But stats say that for every 1 pound that you carry is 3 pounds of stress on your knees. So how many pounds do you need to lose? Just think about it. If you need to lose 20 pounds, then multiply 20 times 3. That's the amount of stress that's on your knees. When you put it like that, we got to get on this slender rise, right? We got to get on it. This stuff is amazing. Look at it. Look at the pictures on the screen. The results speak for themselves. We're going to keep moving, y'all. Now, this baby right here, this is Tonya and I we love this stuff. It's the Restorex.
Love it.
Y'all, this is good. Look at what's in it. Digestive health, has chia seeds and ginger root in it. Powerful. Intestinal health. Immune system, that's the ginger root. Muscle mass and normal bones. That's what's the chlorella, right? The ease of bloating symptoms and high energy levels. So everything works synergistically together, which simply means it is all extremely powerful by itself. But when you combine it, the results are even more powerful.
It is.
Y'all,
and when you heard me, thank you so much. For those of you who may catch us on a replay, Shanika Young just said, my husband said he never remembers sleeping like a baby for years.
Wow.
So she's referencing the Renew. So make sure you try that if you are in need of just a good night's sleep. Okay, let's put that into your lifestyle. Now, this Restorex is also a detox. It's a major detox, just to understand it in that way. We talked with some of the scientists about this product that's a part of the company, and we came to understand that they said it to us this way. They said, I want you to think about having a nice bowl of fruit. This is what you want. But also in that fruit basket, you have a whole lot of candy. They said what this Restorex does is it looks at your body and what goes in, and it says, we want the minerals and vitamins from that fruit, but we don't want that candy. So the Restorex will go in and pull out that candy, leaving you the fruit that you actually desire. I'm like, that's impressive. That's nice right there. I like hearing it. Here's the thing we want you to do. Make sure you drink enough water, because she also let us know when you take it, it basically pulls out. But now it says, where do I put it? So you have to drink the water so that it can eliminate these toxins and all of those things out of your body. And that's what it's going to help you do. So taking that Restorex also, it's like a charcoal. You can brush your teeth with it. Mm-hmm. It's known to be the best teeth whitener as well. So many good things that actually comes from it. This Restorex we love. I just ordered some more yesterday. So this is something we really believe should be in everybody's house.
And look how Ramona says she's starting hers tonight. Oh, get ready, get ready.
I love it too, Tiffany. Yeah, I love Restorex. I love it.
It's amazing stuff. So y'all look, we're moving along here, but we had to tell you that stuff. Okay. So 146 products. Remember we said at the beginning, you get to decide which area that you want to focus in on this billion-dollar industry. So we're going to cover this and then we're bringing it to a close. Y'all, 8 ways that we're paid. You can look at the screen. We're just going to read them off. Affiliate earnings. That's where you can use your phone, right, to send people their links, smart links. Just get the smart link,
retail.
Send it to them, retail sales. Give them 15% off if you want to. Give them 30% off. You're in the driver's seat. Remember that, okay? Remember that it's comp plan 2 now. We mentioned patent pending, okay? It is just that powerful. New volume bonus, earn up to 30% when you sell to new people for 4 weeks. Y'all, it is incredible. So when you come in, you just tell people about it. These are products you're not selling. You're really not selling anything. You're just telling.
Right.
People are telling their stories.
That's right.
And that's what's so amazing.
That's right.
Team. Yep. Go ahead.
Team commissions. That's basically residual income. This is something that we've learned. When you've already been hearing us talk about it. We used to rob Peter to pay Paul, but now we're in a position where our collaboration, this is Partner Co. What are we looking for? We're looking to partner with people who desire what we desire. We desire better health. We desire to establish another income stream. And how do you do it? You do it through collaboration. That's what Team Commissions is going to bring for you. So just think about and visualize on a weekly basis. We're paid weekly. On a weekly basis, there's volume that you're going to have come up to you because of the collaboration that you and your organization are doing together. You and your team are doing together of who? Of people who want to live better, of people who want better help for themselves and their families, and then of people who are also looking to generate another income stream. It comes in on a weekly basis. Very simply put, we're going to show you how to do that. There's a $10,000 bonus. I know you like
this is cool, y'all. So basically, while you're earning in the other 3 ways, every week that you earn $250, Partner Co is going to put an additional 15% in an account. Once that account reaches $10,000, they're going to send you the check. You decide what you want to do with it. What's so amazing, though, is after that, you can still earn up to $500 a week, $2,000 a month. Y'all, now just think about it. As you continue to grow, as you continue to build, this is what they're going to do for you.
Absolutely.
Like, look at these next 2% global leadership bonus, 1% global leadership bonus. Basically what that means, guys, this comp plan is infinitely deep and infinitely wide, which simply means you are introducing people to the products. They're either your customers or they're joining your team. Well, what happens is you're going to participate in, we call a profit sharing, 2% and 1%. So now think about this. Apple did like $396 billion last year. We all know that that's powerful. Imagine if you own shares in Apple. And imagine if Apple said, we're going to let you participate in the profits of Apple. This is what Partner Co is saying. As we're all growing, getting healthy, taking the products, losing or gaining weight, maintaining our weight, whatever it is you want to do, then you're going to be a part of this once you reach certain levels. It's amazing. Matching bonuses, you're going to earn a matching bonus on a percentage of your team commissions. 7 generations. Now, y'all, what that means, simply this. As you grow 7 generations deep, they're going to give you 15, 10, 5 all the way down 7 generations. Amazing. Okay.
Amazing.
It is. And the rewards are just that. The 8th way that we're paid are the rewards. They're going to be rewarding you as you continue to grow your team by exclusive trips, jewelry, whatever it is that you want, you're going to get.
Yeah, okay. I remember when we enrolled, we had one of our business partners, and she texted me and she was like, Tonya, I used to be the COO of a direct sales company. She said it was a spiritual-based direct sales company, and I was just COO for 2 years, Chief Operating Officer. She said, I even helped in developing a compensation plan for them. And she said, this compensation plan that I shared with her from here, she said, this compensation plan is sick. Mm-hmm. She said, I'm in. I said, welcome home. Mm-hmm. So I shared that because that right there, again, I love hearing things like that. We know what we think, but it's another to talk to someone who was a COO and who's written them herself. And she could message us and say, this is a sick compensation plan. And it is. And it is. It is. So our culture, look at our culture. We want a culture where it's safe. I think you've been hearing that quite a bit. Absolutely. Professional. Things are done professionally, integrity and character. Okay. We're very mindful of that. We have a lot of fun. These things are really important for us. Remember when we talked about even trying to learn about the company, we have our own checklist of things to make sure that it fits into who it is that we are as people. So they met it all and exceeded it, really. Partnership, we're working with collaboration. This is our team. This is our organization. This is what we do. Okay. Legacy. Our desire is to leave a legacy for our families. And that's what's happening here. And then leadership. A lot of times people can join companies like this. You join teams, rather. You'll join a team and it's like, where's the support? But we have the groups. You have the trainings, you can ask questions, just all kinds of things that are there just to help support everyone to get along. What do you need to do? You're going to just have to plug in.
Yeah.
You're going to have to plug in.
This is really cool, y'all. So look at it. The first sentence says, join us to get a plug and play business. Y'all, you know how well our kids, our son especially, we used to travel, and you just take your PlayStation with you. You can plug it up to the TV in the hotel room, and then you can start playing. What we're saying is this business is just like that. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have a leadership team. We have trainings. We're going to help you get started. But the way PartnerCo has set everything up is the moment that you say yes tonight for our guest, hint, hint. You're going to say yes tonight. It's plug and play.
Get out your way.
Get out of your own way. It's a plug and play. We're going to show you everything to do, and you're going to be a part of an organization that's going to help you grow. Now is the time to become a brand partner. Well, tonight. Y'all, look, someone brings you, this is Richard Branson. If somebody brings you a great opportunity and you don't know how to do it, you say yes, and then you figure it out.
Which is what we've done and are still doing.
It is.
If we can say that we are the perfect examples, this entire team, those of us who came together in collaboration and launched in May, we all came together, started, and we still are learning as we go along. So don't feel like you can't. No one is doing anything that we're not going to have you do. We're going to do it also, but we're experiencing the very things that you will experience as well. And if we're doing it, you'll be able to do it as well. Yeah,
it is. Guys, look, for the last 20 years, this is just knowledge. Every single direct sales company that hit 10 million a month in revenue did so with a hero product. Y'all, this is our hero product. Now, this is an empty bottle. We have like 8 empty bottles. We got a shipment that's on the way. But this is empty, because it works. But every company has a hero product.
And we can't keep it on the shelf.
We can't keep it. If you think about Apple, Apple's hero product is the iPhone. So just let that marinate. PartnerCo's hero product, you're looking at it right now. Y'all, we're changing the planet. Ooh. We want you to be a part of it.
Yes.
That's it. Look, bring your 1%, right?
Come on.
I would rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own. All we're asking for is 1%.
That's it.
We're not even asking for 10.
Come on.
Give us 1.
Yeah.
All of the partners that are in the chat box, they're all over the world. They're giving us 1. Our 1% is going to change the planet. So all we're doing is asking for you to join us. So how do you get started? $29.95. You can go ahead, baby. $29.95.
$29.95 media kit. Yep. What is that? You're going to get your own website. You're going to get the app, which is phenomenal. You're going to absolutely love it. Yeah. They keep us updated, give us the tools. I was able to share with someone I met on Monday. I saw a lady walking out of a restaurant. We had just gone in there to order something, and she was on a cane, and I could tell she was in so much pain. I couldn't stand seeing her. So I got up and I followed her out, and we had a quick conversation. And I went into my phone and I was able to send her some information right from my media kit. So you're going to have that tool. The next thing that you're going to do is choose your business level. Member, business, elite, ultimate. You see the numbers there, 200 points, 500, up to the 1,500 points. What does that mean? You're going to decide how many products you want to get started with. 1,500 points worth of product, 200 points worth of product. It's your choice. And then you simply are going to plug into the groups, plug into the things that we have for you, and just remain consistent in that area, and you're going to be just fine.
Yep.
So there's the media kit. We have one that we suggest, a suggested packet is a Global Legacy Noni 4-pack. Now, that's what we have here. You see what my husband just showed you. Why? It's because we say you're going to get one of those boxes to use for yourself and your family. And then, well, you probably need more if it's going to be for the family, but one for yourself. And then you're going to, in it becomes to individual packs. So you'll sell 1 pack, or somebody says, well, let me just try it. I say, that's not a problem. Here's your $6. 3, 18, or they can just get 5 packs for 25. So in each box, you can actually, and it's moving. How many people you know that'll hand you $25 like that? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Once they try it, guess what they're going to do? Call you back for more. Yeah. We had a testimony come through from another business partner. She gifted her godfather this Noni on Father's Day. She said nothing. She just says, here, I want you to try this. He tried it. I think it was yesterday or day before, he showed up at her home and said, I like to buy my own bottle. And he purchased it himself because of how it makes him feel. He's a truck driver. He's had a lot of pain, walks with a cane, all of that he's been dealing with in his own body. But since the Noni, he's like, I've been moving around and I don't even need my cane. So what did he do? He came and purchased it. This is what you're going to be able to do as well. So if they don't get the box from you today, they might get 3, 5, who knows? But that's the coaching that you're also going to get so that you can turn over the product yourself. Yeah. And let me say this before we go to our last and final few slides. Y'all, so I went to Ship on Site this morning. That's where we mail all of our stuff. They know us by name. I walked in and they said, hey, Mr. Scott, what are you mailing today? So that's why this box is empty. I mailed some off because somebody just hit the inbox and said, hey, I want 5 pouches. So, okay. Just as simple as that. We don't sell, we tell. It's about the storage. It is. Right? That means so much. We want you to go for the goal. As a team, one thing that we've already done, we've done this before. Dexter and I have been a part of this industry now for over 15 years. We've been blessed to have earned multiple 7 figures within this industry. Those are a part of the leadership team have done the same. So what are we doing? We're actually bringing you experience. My husband said when we started, he said, we're not starting from scratch. We're starting from experience. And that's what we're doing. With that being said, we've already learned, identify, asking the necessary questions. What is it going to take for us to actually build and get that base income that we were talking to you about earlier? Go for the gold. We want you to go for the gold. Absolutely. Well, how do you go for the gold, Tonya? Remember, at the gold status, that's when you're going to get your matching bonus. You're going to unlock that. You're going to either purchase the ultimate packet. That's that 1,500 point packet. Your goal will be unlocked just like that. You're going to start with a lesser package. If you don't do that, start with a lesser package. And then you get 4 weeks to purchase and or sell your way all the way up to gold. And we're going to show you how to do that as well. And then the last thing that you can do is simply sponsor 4 new brand partners within your first 8 weeks of business. And that unlocks your goal. And that's what we're all doing anyway. Yes. We are ultimates. We did come in at the 1,500 point pack. So we have that, but we also got our 4 to unlock our goal even in that way. Why? Because we understand residual. So what are we doing? We're duplicating. We're duplicating. With who? People who want to be healthy and people who want to be wealthy. Yeah. And if that's you, join forces with us today. This is Partner Code. Let's partner up with this team, Global Legacy Team, and your life will sincerely be changed. Who invited you? Yeah. Who asked you to watch this? If you're catching us on the replay, who asked you to watch this replay? Talk to them. Get your questions answered. Does it seem too good to be true? It might, but it is. And one thing that we can say is we're examples of the truth. We're examples of the truth. We're examples. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we are examples, y'all. Go ahead. Absolutely. I'm sorry. And so we're just saying, we want to say thank you to all of our partners that have joined us this evening, for all of our guests. It's just time, right? It's time for us to get healthy on a cellular level. And it's also time. We don't know what income needs you have. Might be a couple $100 a month, might be $1,000. It doesn't matter. But again, remember that you are in the driver's seat. It's been our privilege and our honor to present this to you on this evening. It is. Yeah, it is. We're grateful. Thank you so much. We look forward to working with you. Yeah. We're going to just go ahead and say what we say to everybody who comes on board with us. Welcome home. Welcome home. And listen, Gloria, the answer to your question is yes. We're going to make it available. Okay.
All right, so guys, listen, remember, Richard Branson said, if somebody brings you a great opportunity and you don't know how to do it, say yes and then figure it out. This is Dexter and Dr. Tonya. We're signing off. Thank you guys so much. You have been amazing on this evening. Be blessed.
Good night.